All right, guys, Old School is back with you again. Got another video that I ran across this morning, and this is a little bit different from the carnival videos I've been putting out the last few days. I ran across this one, and this was involving, and it's kind of sad in a way. This was involving a Uber driver who made a visit to some young lady who had, I guess she ordered DoorDash or something through Uber. But this lady that she delivered the food to, a little later on decided to call her employer and state that she didn't deliver her food there. In other words, she kind of lied. Needless to say, the Uber driver was smart enough to go back to where she had delivered the food. And the first thing, and let me state this, the Uber driver was very smart because when she walked back into that business, she had her cell phone recording. So she recorded the whole thing. When she walked in, the lady she delivered the food to had I guess it was a McDonald's cup sitting on the desk in plain sight. I really flat out don't get it. But I'm not going to tell you the whole gist of everything that happened. You'll see it through the video. But I want to commend the company that this liar was employed with, and that was the medical group, because their higher ups came out and did something that most businesses never do. She came out and she apologized for having an employee that was dishonest, flat out dishonest. And I commend and I applaud medical group for that. That's a rarity. You don't see that nowadays. You really don't. But anyhow, I just don't get it with people. You lose. Oh, by the way, medical group did fire her, terminate her employment, whichever way you want to label it. And rightfully so, because up under the law, it's called, I know here in Texas, it's called theft of service. And she did try, or at least she did steal from that individual. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and let's watch the video. And I want to thank you guys for still staying with me and all of the positive comments I've been receiving. It's really a pleasure to serve good people. It really feels good. And you motivate me to continue doing what I do. So with all that being said, and you guys, as I usually say, stay blessed. We're going to all get through this nonsense that's happening in 2025. So, let's go ahead and let's watch this video. You know, two things. The smugness of this individual and that thing she's got on her head. What employer allows their employees to come to work with a bonnet on their head? Is it just me? I mean, let's hear some comments on that one. Yeah. And she's still lying about her employer not being there, that she's in the back room. You go on nationwide television. You can tell I'm really old, folks. I just, sometimes it just goes in and out and in and out. But anyhow, you go on the internet worldwide And I think you stand a good chance of possibly losing your job here.
So the right thing to do would be to apologize, right?
I mean, the arrogance of this lady. I don't even know if she's a lady or not. This woman. You get caught red-handed, and no pun intended with that red McDonald's drink back there. But you get caught red-handed, and you can't even apologize for lying and possibly causing this Uber driver to lose her job behind maybe 10 or 15 or $20 McDonald meal. And then on top of that, you giving up your entire career over $20 and also being deceitful, being a liar.
Right, okay. You shouldn't try that again, especially when you don't know if you the first trip or not. Or just don't do it. You was right down the street. Went had McDonald's. Wasn't it 2 spicy McChickens and a big red large? Yeah. I remember the order. And can you make sure it's fresh, please? Got the audacity to ask for accommodations and then lie.
Good afternoon. My name is Donna Marie Berry, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Hillside Medical Group. I'm here with our Director of Compliance. We're coming to you today about a situation that is on TikTok. We learned of the viral video that is there about an Uber driver that was falsely accused by a previous employee of Hillside Medical Group. We're coming today to inform you that we have handled the situation. We know that the Uber driver, in fact, did make the delivery, as she stated in the video. We also have handled the situation because here at Hillside Medical Group, our integrity, our position in this community does not endorse the behavior of our previous employee. We want to apologize to this Uber driver on behalf.
You know, this is something you don't see every day in businesses. The business, I mean, these two ladies actually coming out who are representatives of this business actually are being transparent and apologizing to the Uber driver. When was the last time you guys ever heard of any company apologizing to anybody for anything? So therefore, I do commend this country, Hillside Medical Group, and these two ladies for doing what they just did.
Of the owner and the leadership of this organization, and please be aware that we have handled the situation as quickly and as expeditiously as we could. Once again, we apologize, and we wanted to come out today and let the community know that we have handled the situation in the best manner that we can.
In layman's terms, the other lady just got fired. I mean, she didn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. Yeah, she's looking for a job, folks. Y'all want to hire her, which I don't think is gonna be likely because she's all over the internet now, and everybody knows who she is and that she's a liar.
Thank you.
Imagine you losing your job behind a Big Mac meal for McDonald's. Okay. So let me get into the story. They had a Uber driver had to go back into a lady's job because she said she never got her food. And I love when the Uber drivers, DoorDash drivers, go back and confront the people. And the drink was sitting on the counter because clearly you did get your food, you know. And so she asked her why. She's sitting there like the cat got her tongue, not saying not one word. So embarrassed, but she should be. You don't know what those drivers are out there driving for, and that's none of our business. It's an honest living. But we know they don't get paid that much. They count on their tips. So for you to lie, this lady could have lost her job. I don't care how much she make. You don't know what she trying to do. You don't know if she trying to keep her lights on for her children. It does not matter. And for you to sit up there and tell a story like that, you know what I'm saying, and cost this woman her job, you should be ashamed of yourself. So Hillside Group, that's what she worked at. They came back and made a video and apologized and said we will not, have that type of behavior going on, and we handled it. They didn't say they fired her. They kept it professional. Guys, we should get over there and write some good reviews on their business. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and that was wrong what that lady did. Like I say, being honest, having a good heart will never go out of style in this world, okay? But sometimes God have to embarrass you. She probably been doing this. But this time you really got embarrassed. So just imagine you losing your job behind a Big Mac meal. Lesson learned, okay? Sometimes people got to learn the hard way. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and that was definitely wrong. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed, J-Lo.